Doom, boom, 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 boom. I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. That is Lithium by Nirvana, everyone. We're going to be talking later on this podcast about some of my favorite bands and types of music, and Nirvana will definitely be in there. I want our community to be one of the most educated music-wise, so every day I'm going to try to give you guys a song suggestion to listen to. And some of them are going to be popular songs, and some of them might not be popular songs. And Lithium by Nirvana is definitely a popular song. So if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. And if you have heard it, go listen again. Here's my take on an Australian accent. Hi mates, welcome back to AJHD. I'm your host. Oh, it's going Irish. I'm your host. I'm your host, AJ Nemeth. Coming with the sauce, coming with the magic, and coming with the cool glasses. My room is a bit messy today. It's actually nighttime, our first podcast recording at night. I might be a little quieter in your ear. Hopefully I don't sound like I'm whispering. Haha, hi everyone. Hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. Every podcast episode releases at 8 a.m. on YouTube and sometime shortly after there on Spotify and soon to be Apple Podcasts. So if you are on one of those and want to see it on a different one, switch over because they're all me and they're all AJHD. Welcome back, guys. I have had a pretty intense day. All my days are intense, but especially today. My mic is like, I'm like set up kind of weird today. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I gotta get chilled. Once again, we're listening on headphones that aren't plugged in anything because I just like having headphones on. I don't know why, but it feels good. You feel chill. You feel cool. It is episode 3, guys. Wow. I can't believe we made it this far. Episode 1 released today, actually. So that's kind of how we are. Episode 2 is releasing tomorrow at 8 a.m. It's already edited. It's going to be uploaded to YouTube tonight and scheduled to release tomorrow at 8 a.m. So that's very exciting. I usually have a giant task list of things I have to do every day. And this is the second to last one. The next one is reading my new book, How to Be a Bad Bleep at Making Money. Yeah, that's right. I bleep myself because I'm not ready to curse on this show. Glasses might have to come off. How is everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day. It is. Whenever you are listening to this, you better go and just destroy the rest of your day. You better do amazing. You got to do amazing things. And no matter how your day started or how it's going, whether it's bad or good, let's make it great, guys. Let's make your day excellent. I actually have some topics today that we're going to get into, okay? I'm taking this serious. I'm planning out the podcast now, and I still want it to be variable about what we're talking about. And it's AJHD. We know it's going to jump all over the place, but today we kind of have some places it's going to go. So, little peek behind the curtain of my mind. This mic has got to get moved. I got to kind of straddle it. Okay. Want you guys to be able to see my beautiful face. I've been working on it. Anyways, I came back from the gym tonight. I usually work out at night. I wish I could work out during the day, but I have classes and work and all that crap. So, usually work out at night before dinner or after dinner. So, pretty much always. If we were in discrete math right now, which is discrete mathematics for you kids at home, that is a always true statement, an always true statement, because I'm either there before or after dinner. Fun stuff. Wow, this podcast is starting great today. You know what? Keep it positive, guys. Keep it going. Kind of like this podcast, it might start rough, but it will always end good as long as you don't quit. So don't quit and keep on listening. So I'm going to the gym, right? And I'm working out. And today was a pretty serious workout day. And yes, I know I may have worked arms and chest, and that's pretty typical for, like it's stereotypical for like for like dudes to like work. Oh, you only work your arms, you never work your legs, stuff like that. This mic keeps moving. I'm getting angry at it. So yeah, it just happened. I usually work legs and everything. I work everything because you got to keep it balanced. You got to keep it proportional. But today it was an arm day, so I was going on arms, going on chest, feeling good. About like 40 minutes into the workout, I decide there's like an upper level of our gym, and I decide to like try to go to the track, but there's a track practice going on. But sitting outside the doors of like the upper level is this chick that I've seen around campus, and hopefully she's not listening to this, but she's a very cool girl, cool looking girl. She's attractive, and I was like, oh, is there a practice going on there? And she like smiled, and she was like, yeah. I kind of forgot the conversation, but here's the conclusion I've come to. If there is someone that you are attracted to at the gym, you don't say anything, obviously, but I just feel like I work out so much better when I think there's someone attractive there, because for some reason my brain is just like, oh no, we're going double time on this, and we are going to work even harder to have a great workout. So I had a great workout, and I think it was all because there was a very attractive girl at the gym. And if she's listening to this, hi, I think you're very attractive. But I didn't say anything to her really. We kind of like saw each other a few times. I'm not creepy, guys, but we saw each other a few more times when we were working out. Kind of like made eye contact, kind of smiled. I'm pretty sure she has a boyfriend, so obviously it wasn't hitting on her. But yeah, that's my conclusion, that beautiful people will encourage you to work out more if you're attracted to them. And going off that, I want to talk to you about my workout journey. And before you hit the snooze alarm on going back to sleep, this is why this is important to my life, because it gives context to what I was like growing up. When I was growing up, I was 4'10" going into high school, okay? For you video listeners, I'm going to put a picture of me in my freshman year of high school. I was less than 5 feet tall. I was the shortest kid by far in my grade. And this had been going on for most of my life, obviously, but it was specifically noticeable in high school when I was less than 5 feet tall going into high school. Hold on, I'm going to adjust the mic real quick. There we go, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, I'm less than 5 feet tall going into high school. And with that, you just feel like kind of, I don't want to say less than everybody else, but I for me personally, I definitely lacked some confidence because of how short I was and like kind of underdeveloped I was, because most of my friends were 5'5" or 5'6" going into freshman year, and there were people in my grade that were 6 foot. Like even my height right now, I'm 6 foot. Yes, we round up a little here on AJHD. I'm like 5'11" and a half. But if I'm wearing shoes, you'll never be able to tell. But back then I was 4'11", and it was I was sad because like when you're that short, sometimes you feel like you're treated like a kid when your peers aren't. When you're 14, 15, you're like looking like you're in 6th grade. You kind of are treated like you're in 6th grade. And I don't blame anyone for that. And I'm not really upset about it to this day, because obviously I got tall and big and I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful, mate. And the Australian accent is not working out well. Oh, oi, mate, you're beautiful. Oh, thanks, mate. You're beautiful too. All you listeners that are listening to me right now, you're beautiful. What is this accent? Anyways. So I'm like a sophomore, right? And there's this gym class, it's workout. And I'm like, okay, I've been into working out. My dream was always to have abs. Like ever since I was in middle school. I have like this really funny video of me like, I'm going to get abs this summer. I'm going to do 100 push-ups. I'm going to do 50 pull-ups every day, blah, 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 blah. Talking about how I was going to get abs. And I finally did get abs, but it took a long, long time. And it was far away from that summer. But I remember just being little, kind of like a little chubby, because I was growing out but not up for some reason. My body just was the latest bloomer ever. And so I still like working out, and I wanted to learn how to work out. So I took this workout class, and when I was first in there, I did not know anything, and I was terrible. And it all connects because I work out every day. I grew, I got bigger, and I got better at working out. But you got to set new standards for yourself. Like when I was back then, I could only lift the bar when I was benching. If you guys don't know about working out, I'm sorry, but when I was benching, I could barely lift the bar when I was a sophomore in high school. That's how like weak and short and tiny I was. And if you're listening to this and you can't lift the bar, I'm sorry. I'm not insulting you purposefully. I'm just saying how it was for me. And it was annoying. It was sad kind of. But now I'm strong and big, and attractive girls smile at me at the gym, and that encourages me to work out more. And I wish that I had the ability. I do have the ability. So you have to cut off. Oh, we're all over the place. AJHD. You have to cut off the ability to talk negatively about yourself. Like I was about to say that I don't have the ability to do something, when in all reality, I do have the ability. Also, if you guys hear that radiator in the background of this audio, just know that I am sweating in here. I don't want to open a window because I don't want to hear the street noise, but oh my god, if you do not open a window or have a fan going, this apartment gets so hot. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but we're bad boys up in here, and bad girls, or bad whatever. But anyways, you have to push yourself to new limits and not count for the attractive person to be in the gym to push you harder. You have to push yourself, and I do often push myself to new limits, and you should too. But I was just commentating on how beautiful that girl is. And for those of you listening, if you guys are, I don't know, attractive females, college age, and you're wondering what I look for in a girl, it's a very, very long list, okay? Everyone out there, do not settle. This leads us into our next topic that I want to talk about tonight, and it is the refusal to settle. I believe that, I'm going to try to say this as tactfully as possible because I don't want to insult anybody. And if you're listening to this and you know me in real life, I am not insulting you. Oftentimes, I feel like if you feel bad about yourself or you have a lack of confidence, sometimes you'll go for the first thing you can get. Like if you've never had an experience, or you've never done something or dated someone or something like that, you might go for the first thing you can get. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the perfect fit. And I feel like often I have to stop myself from settling into situations. Like I think there could be, see, I'm being too vague because I don't want to like be mean. I don't really have anything I'm referring to specifically in my mind, but like we'll make up a fake situation right now. Let's say Johnny has, no, fake situations are so boring. If you feel like you're settling, don't settle. You are amazing. Be confident. Learn to be yourself, and just wait for the right thing. You have to know that the right thing's going to happen. I know that I'm going to have a beautiful wife one day, and we're going to have beautiful kids, and it's going to be amazing. And I don't have to stress because I have internalized the fact that that's going to happen. But if you're wondering what my type is and you're an eligible bachelorette, I like brown hair, my height, beautiful face, funny. If you're not funny, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult because you gotta keep up. Gotta keep up with my amazing comedy, my grade A, perfect tiered comedy. So yeah, we had plans, guys. We had plans, and they've gone all over the place. I actually finished that page. Okay, we're gonna It's episode 3, guys. It's gonna get better. Okay, hopefully this is already better than episode 1 and 2. And you know what? I'm done saying hopefully, because whenever I do these episodes, I have to re-listen to everything while I'm editing it. And during the first episode, I just heard and hopefully. We're done with hopefullys. It's gonna happen. Our next topic is music, and here's why this is our topic. Music is so important to us as a society, as a race, like a human race, as as an animal kingdom. Like, even animals can associate to music. And I think as humans, we take music very culturally. You look anywhere and any culture, there's music, and you can learn a lot about a person through their music choices because it means so much. So for me, I'm kind of all over the place, if you hadn't already guessed. I really love rock music, specifically punk rock. If I had to choose one genre, it'd be punk rock. But I love rock music. I also love pop. I like hip-hop / like rap. And specifically for rap, I like West Coast kind of. Well, I like East Coast and West Coast, but I like kind of the older stuff. And when I say older, I mean like 90s, like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Nas, Biggie, Tupac a little. I haven't listened to him much, but as far as rock groups, we're going to talk about my top 5 rock groups right now. And if you don't listen to rock and you want to listen to rock, here's why rock is amazing. First, we'll start with why punk rock's amazing. Punk rock is amazing because this genre is all about being yourself and not listening to any establishment. Green Day is my favorite band of all time, and they're not the fathers of punk rock, but they made it popular. And this was a very controversial decision when they went popular, and I'm not trying to give you the lore on Green Day. Look it up. It's amazing. Listen to their music. But punk rock is anti-establishment. It's being proud of what you're about, and it's also all about just kind of like high energy, high intense, just aura. It's an aura, okay? So Green Day is my favorite band of all time. I also like alternative rock with like Weezer. They're in my top 5. So here's my top 5. Green Day, Weezer, Nirvana, The Beatles, and Sublime. And if we had to include a 6th, probably Smash Mouth, as funny as it sounds. So yeah, those are my top 6 bands probably, and that might change. It has changed, but Green Day will probably always be number 1. And yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about tonight. Tonight's going to be more of a chill podcast. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I hope you have listened to the first episode and the second episode and kind of see the progression that this is hopefully getting better. We're trying new things. I just said hopefully again. We are trying new things. My radiator just stopped. You heard that the entire time. It's been pumping out heat until the end of the podcast. Guys, you need to attack your day, okay? You are living in the world, and the world is a bathtub, and we're all just swimming in it, okay? You need to swim through the bathtub of life. You need to realize that you've been dropped into the Colosseum of life, and you're a gladiator, okay? You can destroy any problem that comes your way. You can karate chop through any board of a problem. Damn, my analogies for why you should have a great day just get better and better. Guys, through this episode, you learned that I work harder at the gym when there are attractive women. I'm attracted to girls that are funny, tall, brown hair, and funny, and great face. I don't have a type per se, but if I did have a type, they'd be tall, brown hair. I gotta cut some of this stuff. Actually, no. I'm just being honest with you guys. You learn about my favorite bands. Hopefully, this podcast is getting better. I know it's getting better. I have one more task I have to do tonight, and that's upload yesterday's podcast to YouTube, and you guys are going to listen to it right now if you haven't. And we have some exciting news. I'm working on making an intro for this podcast, a little musical intro. And also, I'm going to read before I go to bed. That's pretty much it for this podcast. I could talk about more, but I feel like this is a good starting point. This is the first nighttime podcast. Tell me what you thought of it. Comment down below if you're on YouTube. Rate this podcast if it's possible, or rate it on Spotify or Apple. I haven't found a place to rate it, but if you find it, rate it and give it 5 stars. If you're not going to give it 5 stars, do not rate it, because we only want the best ratings. Have a great day, guys. Seriously, karate chop the day in half.